Good evening, everyone. Your Health Daddy with you today on this fine sunny afternoon. I just closed the doors, ending another wonderful week. I tell you, they just get better and better. They get better and better. I'm saging away the negativity, the impurities in the air. How about that? This video is in a response to a young lady who replied to one of my Sage videos. Now, young sister, this is not to prove you're wrong or say anything negative about you. I just want to clear the air on a few things, okay? This is, so I'm not saying anything bad about you, but I need to answer or reply to that, what you said. What she was saying was, and what we've been taught ever since we've been on this earth, that she said sage, although it has some good properties, she thinks or have heard witches use it for rituals. As in evil rituals. I assume. I'd have to read it again. I shared something on my page earlier today, and if you go to my page and look and see, it's also on my story, on my Frank Stoner story, and I shared it on my Health Daddy Wow page. The definition of pharmacy in Latin terms, in Latin words. So the definition of pharmacy, you need to go there and read that. All right. You're talking about something that's impure and shouldn't be in anybody's body, in my opinion. Now, disclaimer, I say this out loud. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse practitioner. I'm not anything professional. I have in my opinion, a degree in common sense, a degree in nature, and 58 years experience on this earth. So whenever you take any of my products or do anything, check with your doctor, a licensed professional with this matrix or with this system. Okay? That's the way they make it, and we have to respect that. Okay, so I'm not a licensed anything. I'm just coming to you with my opinion. This is an opinion channel. Okay, with that said, our ancestors were not witches. They were not warlocks. They did not do so-called voodoo, and if it was voodoo, it's not voodoo in a bad way. Okay? Rituals are performed every single day. In my opinion, look at the TV. That's why I don't watch it anymore. Rituals are within your language, the English language, in my opinion. So, rituals are performed every day. You just have to know what's going on. And like I said, this is not geared toward the young lady. I'm just clearing up something that they tried to teach us. Teach us that our ancestors was evil. And let me tell you this. If they teach you that your ancestors was evil, that the medicine that they used was crap, then what are you going to do? You're going to go to them for help. you're going to be afraid to try anything I have here. You're going to be afraid to try the holistic route because they on TV and newspapers and any other thing in this matrix, they teach you that all this stuff, as far as holistic health, could be, I don't know, poisonous or, it's just the fear factor. It's just fear, just flat out fear. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I first got into holistic health 15 years ago, I was a little nervous myself. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I was fed up. I had to do something else. And I knew doing the same thing over and over again, you were not going to get a different result. Now, see, that's where I come in at, and I say I have a PhD in common sense. Because it's not going to get any better if you don't try something else. So they try to deter you from what herbals, nature, we've been so far removed from nature, we think an elderberry is poisonous or something. We think sage is evil. We think oregano is just a seasoning. It's a seasoning, but it's also healing. It is very healing, oregano. Thyme, ginger, cinnamon. It's healing. This is what the earth gives you to heal with. This is what you're supposed to be putting in your body, in my opinion. So we have to understand what has been done to us. And then we have to trust one another and stop being afraid to do something different. We have to listen to each other. The big corporations do not have the answer to everything. If they did, we would all be healthy and wealthy and wise. And in my opinion, it seems like we're just the opposites. So understand, when people want to control you, one of the first thing they do is fear. 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 It's incredible how much propaganda that they put out there every single day. And we believe it, is what I'm saying. When are we going to understand what is happening to us? When are we going to believe in one another? And the proof is in the pudding. If we don't believe one another, if we don't start to support one another, I mean everybody who's not so-called 1%. If you don't understand what is happening to you, you're going to be a victim. You are going to be a victim. Lavender is not poison. Peppermint is not poison. Essential oils. Black seed is a wonder seed. There's no reason in the world why you shouldn't know about black seed. Oh, it is a reason that you don't know about black seed. Because it actually helps the body. How does black seed work? In my opinion, just to make it easy and simple, it goes in within the body, if you choose to ingest it, and goes in and finds what's not supposed to be in there. Mucus, pus, parasites, worms, viral type of issues. It goes in there and keeps that stuff at bay, or even bring it out. Because if you take some black seed oil and then all of a sudden What are you spitting out? You're spitting out sickness. Now, I talked about this 1,000 times. We're afraid of a runny nose. We think we're sick if we have a runny nose. And it's just the opposite. Your body's trying to heal. It's trying to heal you. What's coming out your nose? The sickness. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? The sickness is coming out your nose. The mucus, the pus, and whatever else the body wants out. So we have to understand that. That's why it's so important to drink 6 glasses of water a day. Get your water intake because it helps the body detox. So I just wanted to just kind of say something about that. Your ancestors were not evil. They knew what they were doing. They were one with the earth and nature. Let me ask you this. How did the first animal know what to eat? How do bugs know what to eat? How does a dog know to eat grass when it's sick? You ever seen your dog get sick and he eats grass? There ain't nobody tell him that. His master didn't tell him that. If you sick, Fido. If you're sick, eat some grass. Eat some grass. No, they know this on their own. The thing is we would know a lot of it if we wasn't so far removed from nature. We would know a lot of what to do in nature. We were born in nature. You were born in nature. And everything in the Garden of Eden was for you. Everything. That's why when people, what am I supposed to eat? You're supposed to eat from the Garden of Eden. For optimum health, you're supposed to eat from the Garden of Eden. It's just that simple. Try it. You will feel better. It's kind of frustrating when you find out, what nature is and how much love it gives you, and people are so afraid of it. It's frustrating, but I understand because I come from that. I come from not knowing what to expect from olive leaf, a sarsaparilla. But I tried it. I faced my fears, and I tried it, and I'm a better man because of it. Antibiotics are not just in man's medicine. Antibiotics are in nature. Echinacea, golden seal, astragalus, argon grapefruit, yellow dock. The list goes on. And it's just as powerful as anything man gives you, in my opinion. We're going to have to get up out of this fear. I mean, how else can I say it, Fear of the unknown. I would never have discovered what I have discovered if I didn't try something new. And that's why I want to say, your ancestors are not witches and warlocks and everything that's evil. They're not. As a matter of fact, them evil people are telling you your ancestors was evil. So I'm going to burn my sage. And it's okay, sister, to burn sage. It's just sage. And I'm going to go home today. Kind of cold outside. A little cold. I'm going to do me a sea salt soap. Do me a sea salt soap. I'm going to put a little lavender in there. A little eucalyptic. And I'm going to soak like a champion. I am. And I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. So I thought I'd just throw this out there. I tell you, you know, and this is no way. I'm not disrespecting the sister who replied to my video. This is not a disrespect to you. It's just that that's what we've been taught. And if you want to have a deeper conversation, you know how to get in touch with me. Don't be afraid of your ancestral history. Don't be afraid of the medicine that was in nature. That's in nature. Don't be afraid of it. All right, no matter what they say. So, with that said, I gotta go. I got a lot of things to do. So I'll holler at y'all later. Have a good one.